Hey everyone, welcome to Token Topics. We're going to dive into some latest news and developments for the XDC network. We're going to explore plugin and what's going on with their new partnership. Also, we're going to recap on Corda and XDC's relationship and how they leverage each other, plus highlights from the latest XDC stream. So if you're an XDC fan, you don't want to miss this. Remember that any investing is risky. Invest at your own risk. I'm also not paid for or sponsored by XinFin or the XDC network. The XDC is at the forefront of pushing this technology forward, especially throughout the Middle East. If you've seen my previous video, I showed you this exciting news, but I want to recap because I want to connect some dots here of how excellent this really is. So the XDC network empowers Dubai's ambition to transform into the Silicon Valley of the Middle East. XDC Network spearheads the Web3 revolution in Dubai, partnering with multiple blockchain and Web3 initiatives. In the era of digital transformation, Dubai is rapidly emerging as a beacon of innovation, striving to become the successor to Silicon Valley. At the forefront of this visionary journey is XDC Network, which has emerged as the driving force behind Dubai's Web3 revolution. Let's not forget another vital technology for all this interoperability to work is R3's Corda settler. So R3 put this out, a snippet from R3's inaugural Middle East Corda Day in Dubai, UAE, which took place last month. Now the reason why I'm showing you this is because this gives us an idea of how large of an expansion this is throughout the Middle East. But let's not forget that XDC Network is a primary bridge for the Corda settler between private and public networks. It's also a settlement option on the Corda settler, and most likely is going to be a first choice over Ethereum once this technology becomes mainstream. The smart contract capability of the XDC network makes it a perfect fit for enterprise grade. Continuing on this topic between Corda and the XDC network's relationship, it's about interoperability, and they're each going to leverage each other's technology. So this is big for not only the Middle East, but the whole world. So let's go ahead and recap to get a better understanding of this relationship, because there might be some newcomers jumping on board. So the R3 Corda is a first of its kind connection that enables the native XDC coin to move to and from the public Corda network. With this bridge, XDC can be used as a settlement vehicle inside of the Corda ecosystem, allowing value to move freely between a Corda public network and public blockchain networks like the XDC network. That means data can be recorded privately on the Corda network, while limited data sets are transferred to the XDC public network, mitigating institutional risk and turning Corda into a hybrid network. By extension, this shared ledger will connect the XDC coin with every other Corda app on the public Corda network. So that is huge right there. There's another exciting partnership for the XDC ecosystem. XDC's decentralized Oracle Go plugin has announced a partnership with Keep Your Social Marketing. They also post on LinkedIn, breaking barriers and forging connections, that they are thrilled to unveil their game-changing tech and growth partnership with an extraordinary company. They continue stating that they will join their strengths to fuel technology advancements and unlock unprecedented growth and opportunities. So we're going to stay tuned to see what comes out of this partnership and development. Recently, Doug Brooks, a senior advisor for the XDC network, he stopped into Team Plugin to check on their operation, and they posted that it was immense gratitude to Mr. Doug Brooks, executive director of 9Point and senior advisor for the XDC network, for honoring us with his visit. It was an absolute pleasure having you here and witnessing your enthusiasm for various use cases built by Team Plugin. Your valuable insights and engaging conversations have energized us. One of my favorite quotes so far from Doug Brooks is that he said the XDC network is like a sleeping giant. He's also very knowledgeable and fascinated with tokenization. In episode 5 of XDC The Stream, Dave and Lance are joined by Dr. Fisher Yu, who leads the protocol team behind XDC 2.0 upgrade. They discuss Fisher's long history working in this technology. They also discuss the difference between centralized legacy systems and decentralized systems, consensus, and more. Now, it is a long audio clip, so I'm going to put the link down below, but I'm going to play a couple little quick clips of it. and put it together for the audience. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Thanks. Hi, Dave. Hi, everyone. My name is Fisher Yu. I'm a technical advisor of XDC. I have been doing blockchain research and development and productization for about 5 years since I joined this industry.
Have you been doing research itself, I guess, blockchain research for 5 years? Or how long of that, I guess, has been with XDC or XDC 2.0 or anything else?
So maybe I should give a longer introduction. So I did my undergraduate in China, and then I did my master's degree and PhD degree in Australian National University. So my PhD topic was about network information theory, where I studied how information can flow inside the network efficiently. Then at the final year of my PhD research, I joined a startup company which tried to do decentralized video streaming. So I joined it. I invented the most advanced decentralized media delivery system for them, and then sold the company to Dolby, the surround sound Dolby Cinema Dolby. I joined University of Southern California to do a postdoc with Professor Salman Absinian, during which I started to formally do research on blockchain and decentralized consensus system. And then since then, I get to know Professor Pramod Viswanath, who was the PhD supervisor of my supervisor. And then I started collaborating with Professor Pramod Viswanath on both academic setting and also in a research setting, in both research setting and in consulting development settings. That was 2018 when I started.
You've been working in decentralized systems overall for quite a while now, relatively speaking, to the age of the industry. And how long have you been working with the XDC network?
Yeah, I started working with XDC from March 2021. So it's about 2 years and 3 months.
Okay, so your interest has been around the way data and information is shared, and that being a good fit with blockchain technology, that has made your focus here more around the consensus engine and the protocol.
From the academic and knowledge pursuing perspective, that's what I got interest the most. But what get me into consensus is I realized that, hey, technology, data information flowing, it's not just a technology. When you use it properly for a blockchain system, it can actually change how human and human, how machine and machine can collaborate with each other. So
when I think of the protocol team, I think of really high stakes, like a high stakes job that you have with really heavy responsibilities, because at the end of the day, it has to work. The protocol has to work. So I was wondering, just in general, what are the protocol team's responsibilities?
So the protocol team, you can think of it as the basement team. We watch the infrastructure and we do research. Let me put it this way. Everything related to the consensus engine is our responsibility. The most important part of our job so far is to design, develop, and implement, test the XDC consensus engine. That's what we have been doing from August 2021 till the end of last year. And starting from this year, we launched the XDC 2.0 to the DevNet, and then we started a new project called the subnet, which we can discuss next. So after XDC 2.0, we start new projects. We keep bringing cutting edge research results to XDC to make it always state of the art.
I know we already talked about the team a little bit. Let's go ahead and just start. What is the consensus engine exactly, and what are the different layers of blockchain?
Yeah, so consensus engine, it has a name, it has the word engine in it. So consensus engine is itself, it's a protocol that drives a blockchain or decentralized network. In order to define it, I think it's best to define it by describing what properties it wants to achieve. So you can think of consensus engine as a way, a set of rules for a set of participants of a network to reach agreement on what has just happened. Imagine you have 5 participants, okay? They don't necessarily directly talk to each other, but they somehow, using a peer-to-peer network, they can share the information they have received. You can think of there are, say, 5 ATM machines in a city. Each of them will receive some requests about withdraw money and sending money. How could they come up to an agreement on which request come first and which request come later? So consensus engine, at its bare minimum, it's a mechanism that allow participants with some distance to each other to reach agreement on the order of what has happened and what they see.
That's a good way of explaining it, right? Is everybody agreeing in which order these transactions are received?
Exactly. So consensus engine, in the shortest term, it's a way to order the transactions. So I don't think technology is the only important thing here. It is how it is used and how you make people feel happier, more efficient, and comfortable. That matters. Technology is just an enabler of a better world. So if one day everyone can appraise blockchain technology as an essential part of their life, then our goal is achieved.
Keep your crypto safe with a DCENT biometric hardware wallet. With talks about cyber attacks or exchanges going down, it's imperative to keep your assets safe. And just know with DCENT, your private keys are your private keys and only you have access to them. In the description below, I'm going to put affiliate links where you can receive $30 off the retail price. There's also a 2-wallet package deal that's a great value. There's no need to wait. Order your wallet and keep your crypto safe now. Well everyone, that's all I have for the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please do consider hitting a like and subscribe to stay up to date. Thank you.